There we go. Yeah, I get it that you're not like your friends. I don't want you to be acting like them. You stay hidden like a precious little gem, shining bright just like the sun. You're not dim, riding my wheel.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohead, a.k.a. Rob Savage, a.k.a. Robbie Raindrop, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. Thank y'all for tuning in, but before we get started, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because once again, we got another special guest in the building who goes by the name of
12 Gauge.
Y'all give it up for 12 Gauge.
I appreciate y'all having me here tonight, man. I really do.
For sure, man. We appreciate you stopping through. And before we really get started, I want you to look at that camera and let the people know what it is that you do. That camera right there.
All right, so basically, I ain't nothing special. That's what I'm gonna start with. I came from the fields. I was a landscaper for about 6-7 years. Had my own business. I got a 6-year-old daughter. Been married and divorced. Got a lot of stories, which is why I got so much to talk about in my songs. Man, I've been doing this shit for a long time, and I finally started taking it seriously this past year, and it's been a dream of mine, and I really couldn't have asked for a better way for it to go. I've been showing nothing but support this last year, and man, it's really been great. Like, honestly, the way it all works out, it's all been full circle, and I'll dive into that a little bit more later, but let's see what we got.
Nah, man, for sure. Well, first of all, I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you decided to take your passion serious. And I know you're a good dude because you got support, man. You got people right here with you. That's beautiful to see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it is having a kid, too, and doing this. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it ain't exactly the best image as a dad having a kid, but you know what I'm saying? I do it because it's what I love, and at the end of the day, it's the path I want to be on. So I do that.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm always gonna stand on that leg when it comes to this, because it's my passion. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
Like, I've made some shit that I didn't give a fuck about successful before in my life. So now I've realized that like something that I actually care about, it's easy to be successful in. And
Nah, you right, man. Absolutely right. Where you come from?
Shit, let me hear some noise for Winsboro, South Carolina.
Oh, shit, we got Winsboro in the building.
Yeah,
okay.
we got Winsboro in the house. I met a
sure.
couple people in here already that from my side of town, and you know how we act, you know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Fairfield side all the way, and I ain't never gonna stop repping that.
So you explained to me a little bit earlier about your stage name, 12 Gauge. Explain that to the people.
All right, yeah. So 12 Gauge is what I go by on my music and everything. Honestly, I did not come up with that. I did not give myself that fucking name. I was actually like a 10th grader in high school, and my friends know that, I got a special needs brother that is completely 100% handicapped. I owe me getting out the hood to him because I was supposed to go to school in Eau Claire, and if you know anything about Eau Claire High School, you know how that shit goes on that side of town. So I was blessed enough to have a special needs brother that was older than me. He got the choice to a very good school district, Richland School District 2, went to Blythewood High, and because he was already there, they couldn't deny me based on where I lived, so I was able to go to school there. So I met a guy named AC when I was in 10th grade. He was a part of the special needs class that my brother was in. And every time he saw me, bro, I swear, he was this light-skinned dude. He had like a big-ass afro, like deep-ass voice, like cool as shit. And every time he saw me, he'd walk up like, 12 Gauge, and like that's literally where the name came from.
And it just stuck, man.
It just stuck.
Yeah.
And then once I got older, everybody get confused about what my name is. So I'm like, yo, my name's Gage. So I bartend and work in the service industry and stuff. So you're meeting new faces every day, and the first thing you say is your name, and they're like, "What's that? What? Wait, what? You said Gabe? Nah, 12, like Gauge, like a 12 gauge shotgun." So
and you told, first of all, shout out Blythewood High School. My best friend went to Blythewood.
Blythewood, let's get it in here, boy.
I went to Ridgeview, but that's cool too.
It's
though.
all right. We shared a stadium at one point.
Yeah.
Hey, we shared a stadium at one point, man. It's all right. We was all family.
We ain't gotta do all that. Nah, but what was I gonna say? Oh, you were telling me your real name is Gage though, so I thought
No,
it was
that-
cool that
yeah,
you,
no,
you
that-
incorporated your real name.
Yeah, no, that is my biological
Yeah, yeah.
government middle name. My first
Okay.
name's Alan, but I don't go by that. I go by Gage, but it just made sense.
Okay, word. So who are some of your biggest musical influences?
I only got one musical influence, honestly, and that's Matt Miller.
Miller, rest in peace.
I grew up on Matt Miller. Y'all can say what y'all want about him, but that's the best artist in my eyes that has ever existed. Just based on what he
Rest
did.
in peace to the
so-
legend, man, for sure.
So man, he was incredible. He influenced my life. He taught me how to swim when I was drowning, and you know what I'm saying, that's a beautiful artist in my eyes.
Yeah.
And that I don't base my music around him, but I definitely am inspired by him for sure.
For sure, man. That's a beautiful
100%.
thing, man. Rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Talk to us about any current projects that you're pushing or anything you're working on right now.
So, a funny thing about me is this will be my 6th time doing a live performance. Like I said, I didn't start taking it seriously until this past New Year's Eve, and this will be my 6th one since then. None of my music is publicly released. You can't find any of my music online anywhere, and it's because I don't do it for publicity or money or any other reason. This is my therapy. This is the way that I cope with my problems. This is the way that I deal with everyday life. And I don't care about getting
sure.
famous, and I would rather just get out here and perform my shit and have a good time than like get views on the internet.
Yeah.
With that being said, I did just finish a song called "Trippin' Again." That will be my debut single. That will be. I'm leaking it. Fuck you, Reeps. But that will be my debut single. It'll be dropping. I would say I don't have a definite date, but within the next month or so. Gonna work with the people that I work with to get visuals and everything together for that. But that will be my debut single. I will be performing that here tonight.
Okay.
So y'all will
For
get
sure.
to see that for the one time, but honest to God, none of my shit's public. I do shows because I love the support and I love the feeling of support, and I love to just broadcast my message at the end of the day. But I've had so many people behind my back and getting on my ass about dropping my music and this and that. So
Yeah,
I think
man.
it's time for me to start putting that shit out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, as an artist myself, I understand both sides, man. I understand the therapy side of it. It has to be real, but I also understand it's possible to feed your family off of your therapy, if
No.
that makes sense. But we talk about that another time, because now we're finna get into my favorite part of the show. We call it the shot seat, because we're gonna put you on the hot seat. We're gonna ask you 10 questions.
Let's
You
do
got
it.
you got 30 seconds to answer them. If you don't answer them in 30 seconds, you got to take a shot of some delicious house liquor.
Let's
got
do
me?
it. I'm ready.
Give me a second.
Let's get it. Before we start, I
Uh,
would like to give a huge shout out to HYLO Art, to Chris Mohad.
Thank you, thank you.
His father right here. I apologize. And then more importantly, Bob G, the chef.
Bob G. You know Bob G?
I met Bob G in a parking lot about a week ago, and he heard my music playing through my car. And when I got out the car, he asked me about it, and then he spent the next 40 minutes listening to my music.
Damn.
And he is the reason that I'm here. He's got some shit going on family-wise, and that's why he's not here.
Shout out to Bob G.
And,
Cook up.
But that's my dog forever. I'll forever have love for him for putting me in this position and giving me this opportunity.
Okay, we got a celebrity timer in the building. What's your name?
My name is Madeline, and I'm from Irmo, South Carolina, unfortunately.
Shout out to Irmo. Yeah. Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram all the way.
Ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
Weekends or holidays?
Weekends.
Wu-Tang or NWA?
Damn. Poo-Tang.
NFL or NBA?
NFL.
Janet Jackson or Whitney Houston?
Janet Jackson.
Jamie Foxx or Will Smith?
Will Smith.
Coming to America or Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights.
Jose Cuervo or Patron?
Patron.
Name 2 TV dads.
2 TV dads?
Yeah.
Shit. Like actor or the name of the
Name of
fucking
the
thing?
dad on the TV.
Shit. Hold on. I gotta think. You know how many TV shows I watch? All right, Peter Griffin.
Peter, that's one. It
All right,
it really doesn't matter at
but-
this point because we're way over 30 seconds.
Oh, chill. I gotta get the second one out though. Peter Griffin. Hold on, no, fucking Gage Stevens.
Okay, yeah, that's two. Who?
Well, I'm a dad, so I just
Yeah,
said
yeah, for sure. He named two TV dads, but
I'm on TV
it's
as of
over.
tonight, though, because
You're
I'm
right.
in the
You're right,
camera
for
now.
sure. Yeah.
What
What's
is
up?
this?
It's white liquor. I don't know.
No shit.
It's not it's vodka. It's something. Shit. It's not tequila though. That's either rum or.
You know I gotta perform after this, right?
Okay. Now that we got y'all liquored up, man, we like to ask, what is your favorite part about being an artist or an entertainer?
I mean, the hose is great, but honestly, my favorite part about it is just being able to express my message. I got a hard time of letting my feelings out in a real day-to-day life, and when I get behind that mic in the booth, it just comes natural. So I feel like that's the best way for me to express it. I feel like that's the best way to understand how I feel inside. I feel like I have a smile on my face everywhere I go. I always look like the happiest person you'd ever meet, and that's not always the case. And I feel like when you hear my music and hear my songs, like, not saying it's all sad shit, but it's me. And even if I'm happy, you'll feel it, and when I'm sad, you're gonna feel it too. And that was something I had to recognize as an adult, something I struggled with as a young adolescent, trying to be a man, trying to be a father at 17 years old. Always thought I had to be the man, always thought I had to have the answers, and couldn't look out for help. And I've had to realize in the last 2 years that help is okay. And the best way to get my help is putting it into a song, because when I show my music to people who love and care about me, they got questions afterwards about why I said what I said, why I think, like, is that how you think, yada. And it allows me to open up about myself. So that would never happen without music. That was the reason that I started freestyling from the beginning at 10 years ago. It was, the first time I ever freestyled, I was at the beach in front of 3 bitches that I did not know. And, I just did some dumb shit, but spoke some very serious shit in that. And it just made me realize that was the best way of me communicating with people. And it makes it easier to have a conversation afterwards if you can hear the song and hear what I say first.
Definitely, man. I love to hear it, man. Music is your therapy. Music is your way of communicating with the world, man. Mm-hmm. I love to see it, man.
Yeah, I'm not out here just saying bullshit or, like, trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't give a fuck if no one thinks what I'm saying is cool, but, like, it's cool to me.
That's how it should be.
It's cool to me.
That's how it should be.
And what I've realized is when it's cool to you and you own it, then it's cool to everybody
else, bro. I swear to God.
So,
every time, man. Do you have any final shout-outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got a huge couple of shout-outs. First and foremost, Jaden, Jay Chronic. That man is the best musician I've ever fucking fucked with in my life. He's gave me a lot of insight, and he's also Reeps. I love you, man. But he's honestly touched me in a way that no one else has really touched me before in my life, other than one person, and that person I've known since I was in 6th grade. I've only known him for a year, so my biggest shout out is gonna be to Jaden. He's that's my biggest support, and then likewise, right beside him, same level as Albert. Albert I don't know where he's at. Where is he at? There he is, right there. But that man, I've been with him for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my boy. Like, that's one of my best friends. And he's supported me unconditionally through thick and thin, and been through a lot of shit. And nothing's gonna ever change. And then this motherfucker right here is probably the person I've known the longest in this building. Trey, you might know him by any other fucking name he might say, but I know him by Trey. So that's my dog. I known him since he was a fucking, like, 9th grader, and I was like a 10th, 11th grader. And the fact that he's here right now shows mad support, mad love. He's also an artist. I got a lot of artists in the building right now. Surround myself by creative activities, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, that would be my shout out. And then most of all, shout out to my daughter. I wear her on my arm every day.
Beautiful.
That's someone who carries me. That's someone who motivates me every fucking day. And that's the reason I do this shit. It's for my daughter. So the biggest shout out of all is gonna be to my kid. She saved my life when I was 17. I wouldn't be the man I am today without her. I might not be alive if she wasn't a part of my life. So she saved my life. So everything I do every day is for her, hands down. And it's gonna be like that to the day I die. So
Definitely, man. Look, I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate you. I appreciate the energy, and I appreciate the family that you brought with you.
I appreciate
y'all get up
y'all
for
having
12
me.
gauge.
Let's get it. All right, now let's turn this bitch up.
Riding my wheel, riding my wheel, riding my wheel, babe. We could fill up, catch a vibe around the world, oh baby.
Yeah. Hey, let's ride for a bit. I need a sec to collect my sense. Fill up the tank, then take us a trip. More than a bad, you a good friend. I know you